A warm good morning, Akshat.
Hi Danish, good morning.
We should make something crazy, right?
What kind of crazy you want to make?
I think we can have an argument on
Okay.
argument on
Argument on reservation,
caste
cat
reservation.
Yeah,
Caste reservation.
I got it.
Actually, the caste reservation is an aspect in Indian Constitution which lets SC and SC students or minorities to get their reservation in the respective of their classes. Like when they have some examination, they will have a specific reservation. I'm an OC candidate. If I score 90% of the marks, still I am not eligible to get into that particular aspect. Am I right, Akshay?
Exactly. I mean, do you get affected by that?
Yeah, we have get affected by that main situation and getting seat even.
Of course, but I think we are settled well here.
We have settled here well, but what do you think? The caste reservation is legit or isn't it legit?
What I personally feel is it's legit.
I
Because
don't feel legit because the student who is getting 90% of the marks isn't allowed to get a seat in Indian colleges. Is the right way?
I mean, it is right way, but according to our Constitution of India, there is a process for everything, right?
But as Ambedkar sir said, he said that we should implement this for 2 to 3 years only, not for so long. Because of these politicians' benefits, they are continuing this. What do you think on this?
I won't say it's the benefit of politicians. Politics is different from this kind of constitution.
That's a
of
different
India.
story.
Yeah, that's a different story. But what I'm saying is, if we have a specific procedure, yeah, as you said, is right. I mean, Ambedkar sir is he implemented that for only 3 years, but our government need to be prolong it. I mean, by prolonging that,
we are not getting developed these days. It's been 40 years. It's been 40 years that after industrialization has happened.
Our India is developed a lot, Danish. I won't agree with that point actually.
You are saying that India isn't developed. It's developing.
It's developing, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
There is a lot of difference between developing and developed country.
Of course.
I say India still is a developing country, and after 75 years also, India is still developing country because of the caste reservation and religion politics. I say. What do you say? What is your perspective on this?
There is not more difference in between what you are saying and what I am saying. I'm saying that as our India is a lot more populated country, so it will take some time to develop. So it's in developing process. Caste and reservation, it will show effect. I will agree with that. But the small suggestion I would like to give you is, if you follow the government of our India, you'll get succeeded at some point of time.
I don't think so, because when a student is getting 90% of the marks and still is not allowed to secure a seat in their respective college or job, if they're enough potential or enough affordable, they might go to other country. There they could complete their activity and their job also. Even they can pay tax there. So why India? We need to have that confidence on our country. We need to have a reservation-less country.
Okay.
We need to have our perspective guidelines. We
Okay.
need to have our effective guidelines. We need to have effective instructions.
I mean, every respective country have their respective problem, right?
Yes, exactly.
You are saying that in our country, reservation is the major problem for education purpose, right?
I say reservation and both the tax are main drawbacks to our country.
Okay, I do agree with you, but I would say that our government of India and the Constitution of India should be go in a balanced way,
hand in hand.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But I think that if there is no caste reservation, the students like great persons might stay here,
Yeah.
and they might establish companies in the name of startup companies.
Yeah, I agree with it. Yeah.
They can afford much tax to India,
Yes.
which will help people to get their welfare and all.
Yeah, I do agree with you. And don't you agree with my points? I mean, those two have to be go in a balanced way.
Yeah,
That's what my point is.
exactly. Both the things should go hand in hand, and we should have some clarity regarding this.
Yes.
Do you know that there is no tax paying in all the countries except India?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Actually, there is some of the amount that needs to be paid as tax in some aspects only. But here in India, we have SGST, CGST, tax, VAT. We have many of the aspects with us. So about these things, our India is still a developing country.
Okay, I mean, I agree with your point, but you're not agreeing with me actually. It should be in a balanced way, right? Our government and our tax system and our caste system,
Akshay,
all these things.
I do say that this reservation, democracy, secularism, everything, the 7 constitution preamble points of the India should go hand in hand for the sake of our nation.
Yeah,
I say that.
you're saying that you're agreeing with me.
Yes, finally, I'm agreeing with you. But the thing is that there should be no caste and religion reservation in
I do agree.
India.
Yes, I do agree.
Okay.
What about the next people who are coming here? I mean, this is not like.
Good morning, everyone. I am Ashrita.
I am Shekhar.
Today, we are going to tell about identity card. ID card is also known as identity card, used for person identification.
ID card is a small rectangular plastic material used for identification of a group of institution or organization.
Identity cards are used in schools, government offices, colleges, etc. In schools, the identity cards are used for attendance. In government employees use identity cards for identification for their service.
ID cards are used to know that these people are belong to this organization or this institute. Also, ID cards are used in central libraries to access the books in that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You all a very good morning. This is Saichandan, my teammate. I am Hindu from CSE-A section, team 1.
Good morning, everyone. Today, I am here to share my experience about an incident where I felt proud and also I felt out. The thing is, last month we have conducted a food distribution with me and my friends, where we distributed food to around 300 numbers in my town. And the thing is, while we are distributing, I had experience where a old man, I gave him food and he said, thank you so much. I didn't had the food from yesterday, and I felt a bit sad and also a bit happy because I felt sad because uh, the people are unable to get their own food, uh, and also I felt proud and happy because I am able to give food to others and I am able to provide also. Thank you.
Really, it was a good experience.
At the same time, it was sad as the government is changing, but the life of poor people is not changing. So even if we distribute the food like this, they may come out from their tears and they may feel happy somewhat. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I am Hamsida, and my registration number is 24KD180512. And my activity is one communication mantra that we follow in our life. The one communication mantra that I follow in my life is listen first and speak with purpose. Before speaking, we should listen actively, and this will improve relationships and trust, and we can gain knowledge from this. For example, in group activities, we should listen first what other people are saying and know what and gain the knowledge what they are saying, and later we should speak our perspective on that. We should know all other perspectives, and this will help us to build trust among us and build relationships. Thank you. Hello everyone, I'm Rishma, calling roll number 24KD180504. Today I want to discuss my activity, one communication mantra that I followed. I followed the communication mantra is clarity is a success in communication. Clarity helps us to build trust and helps to achieve our goals in communication. By followed by listening others' words in clearly, we answered and by we follow clarity, it helps us in personal interactions, professional and academics life. This is my mantra in communication. I follow. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Udeshri from CSE-A. My roll number is 24KD180502. And today I want to speak about what is the social impact nowadays. Nowadays, food insecurity is becoming the major role in the worldwide. And in 1942, the food development has took a chance to uh, make a content about the worldwide development, and the has a survey on that, and at last they finally got that review as many of the people are suffering with the lack of food. It making many disadvantages and having many diseases like obesity, malnutrition, and the diseases unwanted diseases. and it leads to many lack of ineffectives to the people. Thank you.
Hi, Cyber.
Hi, Pratap, how are you? What is the proud moment you felt in your life?
One of the most emotional and empathic moment in my life. I was got selected baseball game in national moment. I was, that I realized I saw tears of joy in my coach, and that moment understand my values and the emotions and sacrifices. I taught me empathy to values and emotions to others. Next, what is your empathy moment in your life?
My empathy moment is while helping with others during my worst conditions. My parents treated me like helping with others. Well, it creates.
Oh,
Yeah, well, thank you.